Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm, of course, Dr. Cush, along with my barback Kyle. I'm not a real doctor, but I did spend almost 2 decades running some of LA's best bars. After years of teaching classes and training bartenders, I want to demystify the cocktail world for you. Let's try a few new things as I open up my bar to everybody. Belly up, chat, and let's have a drink. Welcome, everybody, to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush. I want to start the show off like we sometimes do. We've done this before. I want to do it again and just let you guys know. Look, the world can be heavy. The world can be heavy. The world absolutely can bring some heft to it. You guys found this bar. Somehow the YouTube algorithm puts this bar into your little algorithm, and you saw me being a cocktail buffoon, juggling ingredients, trying to get Tiki ingredient, or trying to get ingredients into a glass. That's what you saw, and you liked that, and I think that's great. I certainly watch the news. I keep up on the news. And I know that currently the world is very heavy. I want to just take a moment and remind you guys what this show is more than anything. The idea of this show, look, I've looked into how to make more money on this show. I've looked into what trends can get you going. And I'll tell you, there's a trend. There's a trend, and that is divisiveness. We can go be divisive to other people. Wouldn't it be great if there was a cocktail show where they spoke all the things that I think, and I could be told who I don't like on the other side, and then I could sit and have drinks? And would this show make more money doing that? Probably. Would we have more people watching? Probably. But I would lose you. I would lose some of you. I've had a chance to speak with a lot of you in person over the last 5 years. And I know that we don't agree on everything. I know it. I've chatted with some of you about it. So would we make more money? We might, but not from people that found me as a cocktail buffoon, juggling ingredients, trying to get them into a thing. So this show may forever remain my hobby. It might not be a thing that I make $1 billion at. I might not make $1,000 at this, but here at the show, we practice something called radical community. Yeah, you're awake now? Great. Could have used you earlier. We practice something called radical community. We are a community of people that come together. I know that it can seem heavy out in the world. All I ask of you is that you show up to the bar. We will lighten your load. All right. We will lighten your load. Bring your problems to the middle, and we'll all lift them up. So the reason I even fell in love with bartending is because when you are sharing a drink with somebody, you can't hate that person, right? You walk into a bar, you don't know somebody, and you share a drink, and you do a little cheers, and you sip, and you're all sitting at the same table. And that, to me, is beautiful. So bring your problems, bring your heaviness to here, and we will lighten them. Try not to, in fact, only lighten other people's loads here at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I want to just end this little quick rant with one of my very favorite quotes from Gary Portnoy. I think maybe some of you know it. Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Bars have the opportunity to do that. Sorry, it's been heavy. Bars have the opportunity to do that, and we are that bar. There's a lot of very dark corners on the internet. We are a corner on the internet that is trying to be bright. All right? We are a bright part of the bar. We have 2 different catchphrases in here. Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks, the nicest community on the internet. That is one of them. And the other one is say nice things. So say nice things and lighten other people's loads. Bars have the opportunity to do that. This is a bar, so we have the opportunity to do that. Myself, Kyle, and Jen, we all believe in radical community. And we're going to do that. All right? We are going to be, whether you agree with what anybody else thinks in this bar, I don't care. We come together and we lighten each other's loads. And that is what we're going to continue to do. We will always, these classes will always remain free. And these classes will always strive to lighten your load. So thanks for coming. Let's get into it. This right here, should we just start? Is that a way to do it? I don't know how to transition out of that. I love you guys. I really, really do. And I love that we are a community that comes together. And this bar is nothing without the community. And so my responsibility to you is to keep the load light. All right. We're not heading down a path of anything. Whatever problems you're having, we're going to try and lighten them here. All right. Throw them in the middle. And with all of us lifting, everybody will be lighter. Okay, cool. I put a poll up on the internet, and some of you wrote the exact same thing. How fun is that? You guys saw that I had rearranged some of my books, and all of you picked out this book. A lot of you said, I want to see a cocktail from Unvarnished, the story of Eric Alperin and his adventures in bartending. Great. Another person that absolutely loves bars, Eric Alperin. So I started going through this and started looking for cocktails. Another kind of fun thing, if you guys happen to ever come across anybody that is looking for somebody to drink their product live in front of other people, let them know about this. Let them know about my show. I drink things in front of live people all the time. I was reached out to by this group right here, the Magellan Gin guys. That is not the bottle, folks. That is a beautiful blue iris colored gin. We are, oh, sorry. How did you guys miss it? Oh, I'll say hello to the people. How did you miss it? It was on the Instagram. So maybe if you guys aren't following me over on Instagram, it was on the Instagram just for a little bit. I'm not very good at Instagram. Let me say hello to the people real quick. DCW Clark, first person in here. Congratulations, DCW Clark. Not only winner of the 2023 Cush Tucky Derby, but September 12th, 2025. First person in the bar. Well done. Good evening to you, Shawnee P. What a pleasure to have you here. Cheers to you, Tiki Court. And Tiki Court, I'll relay this message to him, Tiki Court. Don't worry. Cheers to all of you. All right. So Tiki Court says cheers all of you. The same way that I said cheers to her, she sends that right back out to you. So that's spectacular. Moose is in the building. Good to have you. Moose is just woke up, so he's thinking maybe an espresso martini. I said go for it. Oh, you got something else to do today? Probably. Moose seems like a busy guy. It's Saturday where he is, so I'm sure there's something to do on Saturday. Paul Bellamaro, happy Friday to you as well. Paul, I think you can make it. Or I think you can drink on Fridays. I don't keep up with that schedule as much as I should. Tiki Tom is here. Tiki Tom, one of the people that said, let's do something from Varnish. What else do we got in here? Motu Jen. Yes, we love you all so much. No doubt about it. This is a friend of mine from Austria. Pretty fun. Aloha to you, Captain. Good to have you. All right. Anyway, you guys wanted to poll. Sorry. So these guys sent me a bottle. The Magellan people sent me a bottle. So I took the 2 things that we wanted to do. I wanted to make a cocktail from Unvarnished, the story of Eric Alperin, as he was, dicking around in bars, basically, and also use some of this beautiful gin. So I found a great cocktail in here called the Water Lily. Water Lily was created at Dutch Kills by a dude named Ricardo Boccato. He made it for Georgette. If you guys are, for those of you who don't know, what's going on over here? For those of you who don't know who Georgette is, Georgette Petrasky was Sash Petrasky's, the late Sash Petrasky's wife. Her middle name was Lily. She loved to have a violet candy. Sounds disgusting to me. I don't think that that sounds like anything that I would ever want. But Georgette loved violet candy, so I guess the idea was Richard was like, "Hey, I think I got something for you," and made the drink. Well, now we have this beautiful blue gin. We're gonna go ahead and make this. Now, this is fun. I have never ever tried this gin. How do we know that I've never tried this gin? Ready? Best sound in the world. Cracking open some gin. So we're gonna try this inside of more or less. This is going to be. This is a copy of a lot of other cocktails. It's in equal parts. We'll go from there. Let's smell it first. Ooh. Shawnee, this has got to go somewhere. This has to leave my life. This is, you know whose this is? Tim's. Tim, I don't want it in my life anymore. You take that back. Let's give a little taste-a-roo of this gin. See what we do. It does come in blue. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, yeah, you can see that. Comes in pretty blue. That is a really kind of a cool color for a gin. Yeah, let me tell you a little bit more about this by reading the bottle to you. It's got Irish root and flower. They have all the, oh, here we go. Bottom. Grains of paradise, licorice, cinnamon, coriander, orange peel, cassia, iris, juniper berries, cloves, nutmeg, cardamom, and then it goes back to grains of paradise. Right off the top, let's just give it a little taste here while we can. Whoa. Very floral. A lot of gins are very floral. This one is certainly no different. I don't know. I'll be very honest with you. I don't know what an iris tastes like. So they're saying this is an iris flavored gin, or it's a flavored with iris. I think that's it's gin. It's very nice. Not a gin that is it's pretty. It's a pretty standard mainline gin. Kind of a really cool color. Very, very floral. So we'll see how it works in this cocktail. We're also going to be pairing it with some crème de violette, some lime, and some orange liqueur. So very exciting. Thank you to the Magellan people. We'll see how it does in cocktails. It's tough to tell a gin by sipping a gin. It's not a lot of people are sipping gins for the most part. We're going to give this one a shake. Because we have lemon juice in it, we want to shake this guy pretty hard. So we got this guy in here completely empty. And does drinking gin neat make anyone else sneeze? Or is it just Tiki Tom? We'll see. I mean, I haven't started sneezing yet, but soon. Let me say hello to Shane Salk. Shane was a guest on the show a little while ago. He's watching over on Instagram. Good to see you, Shane. Happy birthday to Shane. I know it's coming up here. Any moment, Shane will have his birthday. All right, completely empty glass. We want to go ahead and do mostly equal parts. In the Eric Alperin book, Unvarnished, he suggests, and I think a lot of bartenders will suggest, when you see an equal parts cocktail, bump up the booze. You know what, Tiki Tom? I'm not going to lie. Nose is getting a little itchy. I didn't drink a lot, so maybe that's all it is. Maybe I have a slightly itchy nose. Usually you want to bump up the booze just a little bit. We're going to follow Eric's stuff. He knew Richard pretty well, so we're going to follow Eric's rendition of this cocktail and go from there. So let's start cheapest ingredients first. We're going to start over here with some pseudo lemon. This is just regular lemon juice, but it's made pseudo. Throw in 3/4 ounce of some lemon juice. Right there. I don't know how lemony you want this cocktail. Sometimes for, fruit cocktails, we will throw in, or, citrus cocktails, we'll throw in the peel there. With pseudo juice, completely unnecessary. You don't need to do that. You can get a lot of those flavors from the outside, the peels with the pseudo juice. So maybe we have a little too much lemon juice in here already, but we're about to find out. All right. Orange liqueur. Comes in all shapes and sizes. We got Cointreau, we got Triple Sec, we got Grand Marnier, we got other ones. But I've really sort of fallen in love recently with these guys, the Clement guys. Bought a bottle of this a little while ago and really, really enjoyed what they were up to. This is, because it's made by a rum company, it is a rum base. So instead of where most orange liqueurs will either be a neutral base, like a Triple Sec, where they'll take whatever, they'll distill it, whatever they make it out of, shoes, feet, whatever they're making their stuff out of, anything really on the lower part of your body. They'll distill that and then they'll flavor it. That's how we're getting Triple Sec, triple dried, etc. Or else a brandy, something like a Grand Marnier, where they're making a brandy out of some sort of fruit and then throwing those oranges in there at some point. This is made with rum. So really excited about this stuff. Not the most expensive liqueur that I have back here. In fact, one of the cheaper ones. We're going to use it the same way we would normally use a Triple Sec. So we're going to go ahead and throw in an equal part. We're going to go ahead and throw in 3/4 of an ounce of some orange liqueur. Oh, good. Bootopia has a whole 750 milliliter bottle of cream, he says, de Violette, but we understand what he's saying. Crème de Violette. He's got to use it up. This will, hopefully this is good. Hopefully it's good. And you will be able to knock that out. So let's keep going. We want to Violette this up. The whole idea was that Georgette was a big fan of violet candy. I remember earlier, just a minute ago, where I was saying violet candy doesn't sound that good. To be honest with you, I've never had violet candy. Maybe I would love it. Maybe I would think that this soap in sugar form that I've just put into my mouth is the greatest thing. It's changed my life. Honestly, I was on the wrong path. I was, into graffiti. I was into pointing laser beams at pilots in the air. Bad path. Really, really bad path. And then I found this violet candy, and now I'm a straight B student. Really overachieving. I don't know anything about it, but Crème de Violette is a somewhat controversial. Not everybody likes it. In fact, Davey Wonderich once said, it tastes like your grandma's soap. That's not a great, I don't think he was saying it in a good way, right? He didn't mention whether he meant Crème de Violette tastes like grandma's soap in a good way or bad way. I'm going to take a guess and say he meant it in a bad way. But Crème de Violette is going to be a French liqueur made from, or at least flavored with, violets. It's got this really nice purple color. And there we go. Put this away. Good work. You just stay there. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a... It actually landed upright. It's pretty good. Okay. What else? Well, our good friends at Magellan Gin sent us a gin that we're going to try out in this. This is iris flavored, so why not put it into a water lily? It also, as far as water goes, it looks a lot like cartoon water. If you asked me to draw water, and if I could get it to look this color, I would say, yep, I've nailed it. Thank you for the crayons, and I have done everything I need to do. It's not a London dry gin. It doesn't taste all that dry. It's got a lot of it has feeling. It's got a lot of big feelings to it. It really is making me feel somewhat emotional about gin as this goes. So we're going to take our Magellan Iris flavored blue gin. We're going to go ahead and put in 1 full ounce. So whatever your other parts were, knock it up by about 25%. That's going to give you a sort of a more balanced cocktail. I know that everybody really... I'm going to put this down here because I live in earthquake country. I was saying something a minute ago. When you are making... We all are deeply seeking out. Everybody wants to have an equal parts exactly cocktail. And for the most part, those do work out if somebody has figured out how to do that. They work out, right? That's great. However, they often come through a little muddled unless you're going to bump up that booze a little bit. And luckily, the good people at Magellan sent us a bottle. Thank you to Magellan. Love you guys. Okay, Let's go ahead and grab some ice. Eric from the Varnish, real bartender's bartender, a real bar person, a real heavy dude in the bar world, suggests, even in this book, when he says, hey, this is how you gotta do it. Measure all ingredients into a cocktail shaker, add a rock of ice, and shake hard. Love when they give you the instructions on exactly how to shake the cocktail, what ice to use. We're gonna grab 1 rock of ice. We're gonna call that a rock. Technically more of a square. Some rocks come as squares, right? Tiki Tom, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. So maybe Tiki Tom and I are both the two that sneeze when they drink gin by themselves. We're ready. Okay, big hard shake. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Tired now. I'm gonna lay down. It's heavy. It's a heavy little day in the world. Okay. Glassware. What type of glassware? Hey, you. Psst, psst. What type of glassware? I'll tell you. I got you. Coupe. We're gonna use a coupe. We're gonna go ahead and give this a little pour out here. Now, unfortunately, because crème de violette is such a overpowering ingredient, not just in how it tastes, but also the color, we're missing out on some of that blue coloring that came from the Magellan Gin. But either way, I think the purple color is nice. Anytime you can give me a cocktail that is like way off the beaten path of your pea colors to your poo colors, your pea and poo, about 90% of cocktails are either pea colored or poo colored. When we can have a purple colored cocktail, I think we're in a good spot there. That makes me very happy. All right. If you want to garnish this correctly, I wanted to, but Kyle let me know moments ago that we don't have enough fresh oranges to peel them off. I have this is just a complete conspiracy theory. I think Kyle's hiding some oranges from me. I think that he has some sort of bunker somewhere where he is keeping the oranges away from me. I couldn't get a hold of any. This is just some orange flower water. We're just gonna go ahead and do a little dripping of this right here on top. We just want that to sort of smell of oranges. If we're tasting oranges, we're in a bad spot. That's not what we want. We just want that smell of orange. And let's see if we did it. Yep. I do feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my gosh. Oh, real quick, let me say hello to our good friends. We have a couple good friends that showed up. Enchanting Innovation. Oh wait, no. Who is this? Texas Tail Draggers. U.S. Tom Culture. Texas Tail Draggers. No. Dragger. Scoo-com Culture. I'm going to try this one more time. Texas, I got. I'm in on Texas. Then it goes into tail, which I feel like I'm right there. And then dragger. And then Scoo-tom. Oh, I think I got it. Texas Trail Draggers Custom Culture with a K. Nailed it. Nailed it. I'm up. I'm on the internet. Welcome to Custom Tail Draggers Custom Culture. Good to see. Or Custom Couture Culture. There's an L. Welcome to the show. They're watching over on Custom Culture. Thank you. They're watching over on the Instagram. There were other people I want to say hello to real quick before we take a sip of this drink. Aloha to Cocktail Lulu, who is hanging out, drinking Mai Tais. What a day you're having. Bootopia is here. Where can I buy Motu Gin? I don't know. I don't know. Kyle does say that I don't need to know anything about where he's hiding the oranges. So, dang. And Forlorn Hope is here. Cheers. Okay. This is the cocktail. We've let it sit for a second. We can see that it went from that light purple from the shaking to a nice dark purple because there are no bubbles in here. Georgette loved her violet candy. Let's see how we did with this one. Cheers. It's awesome. Yeah. Listen, it follows a lot of other cocktails, Corpse Survivors. It follows, there's lots of them I can think of right now. It follows a lot of other cocktails, basic rubric for how to make it. You put in some citrus, you put in some orange liqueur, you put in a liquor, and then you switch out your liqueur. You got yourself an awful lot of great cocktails. This is maybe the 8th type of cocktail. I don't know what we would call this 8th type, but that perfect 1-to-1-to-1-to-1 ratio with the orange liqueur and lemon. Really, it's a daisy. More than anything, it's a daisy. It's just a different build on a daisy. But if you can find a liquor that has about the same amount of bricks as maraschino liqueur, something like shut that. Something like crème de violette. I imagine a cherry Morolosco or a cherry Hearing could go really well in this. This is spectacular. Certainly has a lot of violet in there. However, I got to give credit to the Creole shrub. The Creole shrub is a big orange candy. It tastes, Creole shrub in a cocktail ends up tasting a lot like an orange Tootsie Pop. Not the middle part where it gets Tootsie, but the pop part on the outside where it's, pre Tootsie part. Which does make this end up tasting an awful lot like it is violet candy. Should we even ask this question? Could you adjust some of the ratios for this? Maybe make it more gin forward. Maybe bring back some of the violets. Maybe bring up just a little bit of the citrus on this. Could you do that? You could. Do anything you want. It's your world. I'm just living in it. DCW Clark asking the question, Tootsie Pops, are they still around? They are. I think. I'll be honest now that I think about it, DC, I don't think I've had a Tootsie Pop in 6 or 7 weeks. So, I don't know. UF Mark, our resident Gator, is here. Good to see you, buddy. Always a pleasure, as they say, never a chore. Yeah, this is a really fun... this right here, this witchcraft that I'm all about, is a really fun type of cocktail to deal with. 1 part liquor, 1 part orange liqueur, 1 part citrus of some type, and then you add whatever extra flavoring you want there through the liqueur. It's a really fun sort of thing to play with. I think that Richard did very well with this, so well done, Richard. Way to write about it, Eric. You did it. Sadly, day to day. Oh gosh. Somebody asked, is Forlorn sad? She said, day to day, no more than any other. That's good. That's what we want. Yeah, and Tiki Tom says Halloween is Tootsie Pop season. So we honestly, soon we will know whether or not we have Tootsie Pops left in the world. Ask a child. Just run up to a child and yell in their face, are there Tootsie Pops? Let me see your bag. I gotta see that bag. Don't do that. Spectacular. Really nice, easy, simple, kind of fun cocktail. I don't know what else to say about that. We did our thing from Varnish. We did a show on Friday. Yeah, there we go, DC. Stick with us. We'll cheer you up. We'll lighten your load. Say nice things. I'll drink this whole thing before it's done. That's what I got for you guys. I appreciate you guys listening to my little rant at the beginning of this. That has been sitting heavy on me for a couple days now. And since I don't have the show, I wasn't able to tell anybody because Kyle just rolls his eyes. When are you doing the Halloween corn cocktail? Halloween. We'll do it on Halloween. I think we will probably have a Halloween costume contest again this year. I know that, was it last year or 2 years ago? Our good friend Bon Bon certainly won that, dressing up as Dr. Cush in a more convincing Dr. Cush outfit that I am wearing. You look more like me than I did. So congratulations to her. We will have another show tomorrow. Saturday. What was I saying? Thank you for listening to my little rant at the beginning of this. You guys lighten my day. However much I lighten your day, however much I lighten your load, whatever worries you're going through, know that you guys are doing that to me more. All right. This is a competition now. I am being very competitive about this. You make my days better. So I'm glad that we could continue to do this, and we will continue to do this. Whether or not this stays my hobby for the rest of my life, this is the best thing that I've ever done. I believe in bars. I believe in bars' ability to bring people that normally wouldn't be together to come together. And let's continue to be the nicest community on the planet Earth, and also to continue to say nice things to each other. Thank you so much to everybody for showing up, and I will see you guys when? Tomorrow. Oh God, I have a long show to do tomorrow. We'll figure out something fun to do tomorrow for the Saturday show. Come spend an hour with me while we, just sort of tootle around the bar and make some cocktails. Until then, yes, I'm not going to DC. I'm not going anywhere. Staying right here. Dr. Cush. Dr. Cush, listen, I built this bar. I can't just tear it down. I would lose tens of dollars if I tore this thing down. And I, to be very honest with you, don't have tens of dollars to be wasting. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Dr. Cush's Exotic Saturday class, and we will hang out soon. If you guys are feeling sad or heavy, keep coming to the class. And if you're feeling sad and heavy in between the classes, we have Dr. Cush's Exotic After Hours. There is a lot of very, very lovely things being said over there as well. Until next time, what do we always say? What do we expect this thing to work? Never. No, that's not going to work at all. Oh, real quick. I don't know if you guys know this. Just while you're sitting here. Do you guys know that there are more verses to the Cheers theme song? I just want to read you another one. I think it's kind of fun. Oh, yeah. Roll out of bed. Oh, come on. Roll out of bed, Mr. Coffee's dead. The morning's looking bright. And then he repeats that. Morning looking bright. And then he said, your shrink ran off to Europe and didn't even write. And your husband wants to be a girl. That's a whole thing. Be glad there's one place in the world where everybody knows your name. And there's one more verse. I'm just gonna read it to you because I think these are fun. All those nights when you've got no lights and the check is in the mail and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail. The hell is going on in this house? This guy does need a drink. And your third fiance didn't show. That might be on you, to be very honest. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Hopefully we've lightened your load a little bit. Thank you guys for showing up. And as always, I will vamp until I can get this thing going, when I can then look you right in the eye and say what we always say.
Are you trying to drive me crazy? Are you Dr. Jinga Janga?
That's what I meant to hit.
Bye!
Bye. Oh!
Bye! How are you today? Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. drink a lot of beer and stay out all night. It's a fruit cocktail in heavy syrup.
Give me your biggest, strongest, cheapest drink.
Okay.
Save your questions until I'm through.
Okay.
When did you discover that you were so beautiful?
I'm having a party, and you're invited. What? What? What?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Wow, my mistake.
What, are you uptight or what?